Hi, it's Steve from PartSelect. Today we're going to show you how to change the cycling thermostat on your dryer, and it's a really easy job. All we're going to need is a 5/16 nut driver, a 1/4 inch nut driver, a small flat blade screwdriver, and you may require a pair of wire strippers and crimpers. Let me show you how we do it. Now, to do this repair, we'll need to access the back of the dryer, so we'll have to pull it out far enough to gain access. We'll begin by removing power to the dryer, so if it has a cord, simply unplug it, and if it's a hardwired dryer, you will need to locate the fuse or breaker panel and disconnect the power there. Now, with the dryer pulled out, we have access to the back of it, so we're going to next remove the screws that secure that back panel to the cabinet. And next, we'll just lift that back panel off and set that aside. So we'll just carefully remove the wire harness from that thermostat. And just push those out of the way. Then remove the 2 1/4 inch hex head screws that hold that thermostat to the housing. And then simply lift that thermostat off of that housing, and then take note of the part number on the thermostat, and then we'll reference that number on the chart that comes with the kit to determine what setting we need to adjust the new thermostat to. Now, before we install the new thermostat, we'll want to ensure that the terminals on the existing wires will fit the new thermostat, and if they're not the right size, we'll need to cut the terminals off the existing harness and attach the new jumper wires that come with the kit using the wire connectors that are supplied with that kit. We can then mount the new thermostat in the housing. Make sure that that housing sits into the opening. It has two little indicator tabs that will fit into these 2 slots. You need to make sure that those are properly positioned first, and set the thermostat in place. Install the 1/4 inch hex head screws. Then reattach the wire harness. Make sure those terminals fit nice and snug. Next, we'll reference the part number of the thermostat that you have taken off, determine what temperature it should be set to, and the setting that is indicated on that chart and is indicated on the back of the thermostat as well. There's a slotted opening in that our flat blade screwdriver will fit into. Adjust it to its proper location, and then we can put the back panel on. So just raise the panel into position. I suggest putting a couple of screws in at the top just to hold that panel. And we won't tighten those screws yet. Then allow that cover for the electrical terminal block. There's 2 tabs in that. Make sure that those tuck into the base frame of that dryer, and that will hold that cover in place. And then we can install the rest of the screws. And once we have all the screws installed, we can go around and tighten them all, and make sure they're tightened securely so that we don't have any vibration while the dryer is running. We can now push the dryer back into position and reconnect the vent and the power. We're now ready to reconnect the power, and our repair is complete. I told you it was an easy job. Thanks for watching, and good luck with your repair.